Hey everyone, oh, hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for, of course, our AEW Rampage live reaction. Looks like everyone from the All Elite Zone is going to be on. Well, obviously we're all not on right now, but in a few moments, almost everybody from the All Elite Zone crew will be on here. Get my YouTube TV on Rampage.
Hello, am I coming in all right?
Yeah,
Can everybody hear me?
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Aiden, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much. Just chilling right now. Sorry it took me so long. Couldn't get an elevator back up.
Oh no, you're just a minute late.
I thought I'd be later.
No,
It's
you're
good, it's good to see all you gentlemen again.
Mm-hmm.
Great to be here. Also, I mean, glad you're all in good health and here watching this with us. We have so much to talk about. Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let's see what we've got so far in the chat. Noah Luck saying, you guys Team Punk or Team Hangman? If reports are to be believed, I actually can't choose. And I worry that's because I'm biased towards CM Punk, but I have a hard time believing Hangman would be the one initiating problems.
Yeah, honestly, he's one of those laid back dudes, though. I don't see him doing that. But from my here, seeing him, he has,
You want us
kind of ruffled some feathers.
a Civil
You know.
War 5-on-5? Yeah, Marvel's Captain America Civil War Team Punk versus Team Hangman. I don't know how that would go down.
I'm Team Punk, so
This
I just hope it's not about Colt Cabana, which is what I've heard.
I think it is. Like,
Yes, I've heard that too. I've heard like 5 or
Punk,
6 different ways of the story.
like Punk wants him off TV, but Hangman and like I heard like a lot of them are sticking up from like the Young Bucks and.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. But currently we have Claudio Castagnoli in the ring.
I didn't know Claudio was helped trained by Ricky Steamboat.
I didn't know that either.
So darn good, man.
Who's this?
It's just blossoming inside of
Dustin Rhodes.
you.
You're not beating Claudio Castagnoli.
I mean, not no,
You're
no,
not
not
beating-
right now. I mean, like,
Oh,
who do we see walking out right now?
now this is pretty interesting. Ricky Steamboat and Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, that's a long story.
We're not going to talk about Cody Rhodes because last time they were in West Virginia with Cody and Dustin teamed up.
Yep.
I'm just glad Dustin's doing something. I love Dustin.
That's
Man, I hope
true.
Dustin gets some kind of last
They weren't
run.
world champions, but they chased it forever. Oh.
and I do believe Dustin should have been a world champion somewhere in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
I mean, he's aging like a fine wine, though. I really believe that a Cody Rhodes
For real
heel
though. Yeah.
Cody Rhodes heel turn championship run with Dustin being one of the challengers, career versus title, and Dustin loses, that would be such a heart-wrenching chapter in AEW. I think it'd be perfect.
This isn't happening tonight.
Oh.
Rampage was 2 hours.
Did he just say you're on?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
Yep, there we go.
Next week in Cleveland, it's up.
it's happening.
That's gonna be a
Yes.
That's gonna be a good match.
That's gonna be
Rampage
really
match
good.
too.
Yeah.
I think Tony Khan's finally starting to realize, hey, Rampage needs to be booked stronger.
Oh yeah.
This match,
Yeah.
Private Party versus Swerve in Our Glory, is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I think this is where it's gonna be. Oh, we have a lot to talk about. So on Wednesday,
Yes.
CM Punk versus John Moxley was made. What is
Oh,
happening in that
geez.
match? Is MJF returning for that match?
Oh, there's
Okay.
got to be some return for him or
doing
something.
something.
Everything I've read, I think so.
Because the match is still like the main event for All Out is still scheduled to be CM Punk versus John Moxley.
Do you think that there's a DQ?
I don't even know why they would
that's
even have
that's old school, but I wouldn't put them past them to
Like
pull
it-
old school move.
like even if they had a time limit draw, why would you want to see it again on pay per view? I mean, but,
So,
like I'm hoping
guys-
MJF just ruins the whole thing.
So you guys
Like he
know
was-
that I listened to Busted Open quite a bit with
Yeah.
Dave LaGreca and all those guys, and they were talking about that too on the show. That if you put it on last, you've got to put it on at like 9 o'clock because you got to give that like the hour title feel and everything
Yeah.
like that. If it goes on at
Yeah.
9, there's going to be a screwy ending, or you put it on first. But I do believe what could be happening is Moxley's been, since he got back, has just been pushing himself. He might be, taking a little break from the title scene. So I see CM Punk winning it and MJF as a surprise return and challenging him at All Out.
I could see that
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
because I
I
think
think
the
that-
original.
They should totally tell the story of Moxley has been working so hard with this interim championship. And now CM Punk, who's taken so much time off, he really hasn't.
Mhm.
Something like when Cody lost the TNT title, I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys also have to remember MJF and Punk are 1-1. So there's got to be a rubber match somewhere.
There's got to be something that breaks that.
I want Punk to have a long reign, though. There's so many feuds he could have. I think
I want to see him go bad guy. I really want
Yeah.
to see bad guy Punk.
Me
Like
too.
they keep
For real,
hinting
though.
at it, so
I agree.
was-
I mean, there needs to be a heel Punk going down.
That was some of his best work in WWE when he was a heel. That was some of his
That's
best
true.
work, I believe.
for it.
Oh yeah.
The only
heel
way they
Punk.
keep, I think the only way they keep MJF is put that title on him.
Oh, I
Mhm.
definitely agree with that, and I think it's the right move.
Yeah.
He's just
But
MJF is just so phenomenal.
like I seen, who was it? Dave Meltzer said that he's coming back very soon, which I don't know about that because it's MJF. So
Meltzer's hit and miss with his reports.
especially ringside.
Depends on the week, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the week.
I mean,
Trust most of the stuff that guy says. Same with Jim Cornette. There's barely any
Jim
stuff.
Cornette just is
that guy
very
says.
moody. He just has a lot of unresolved emotions that I think he just lets
right.
out.
You gotta take all that with a grain of salt.
That's his thing. Jim Cornette lives in the past, and he likes the old school kind of style wrestling and storytelling. He doesn't like this new stuff.
But then, like a fun fact that he actually booked a clown in a match. You know,
Yeah. Jim Cornette. There's some takes that he has that I agree with. He's always like, "Hey, don't do hot tags immediately after commercial breaks end because you got to build up that heat still.
Yeah.
Most people aren't going to watch during the commercial. Like I agree with some stuff like that, but then when he goes as far as all of his nicknames towards Kenny Omega, his attitude toward that and everything,
Joey
that's
Janela.
that's not good at that point.
What about Joey Janela?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
I can't unhear that. Ever once you said that, I can't call him Joey
Yeah.
Janela anymore.
Damn.
Oh, that was a good. Strickland and Cassidy have good chemistry.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Good attempt.
All right, I'm sorry. I laughed at that. That was funny.
even Keith Lee was just like,
What was that?
I love Private Party. I hope that they go to.
Hello,
I hope
Eddie.
that they
Thanks
go
for
to Ring of
watching.
Honor.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think Gargano's going? I hope he's on Impact Wrestling. Really, I was
I
thinking
agree
to watch
with Impact.
WWE.
Yes,
Oh,
I think
but
he'll
I heard
go
about
back.
I heard about his appearance on Impact. I don't know what
yeah,
to say about that person.
it's like a video package thing. But I think Impact would be the best place because
I think he's going to return to WWE, and I
Probably.
think Triple H will book him very well.
Yeah, Triple H will do good justice with him. I feel like.
so here's the
I
thing.
mean-
The thing with that is there's been reports that he's been in talk with both AEW and WWE.
yeah,
The
man.
thing with WWE is the schedule. He may have to, if they'll allow him, do a part-time because he just had a baby with Candace.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
he wants to spend time with the kid and everything like that. So he can't work that schedule WWE because they're going every single day.
Like me and
Right.
Mr. Jacobs was talking about this. Like it would throw WWE off if AEW got Gargano because they're
Yeah,
probably
that's true.
expecting him to sign. So,
Yeah.
but AEW kind of has like that part-time schedule with everybody. I feel like.
I feel like
Alright.
he'd be more they'd be more flexible with him having the kid.
Right.
Yeah, they let Britt Baker be a dentist on her off time. I bet that they would be very flexible with Gargano for his kid.
Yeah.
About 20 years, we'll have Gargano Jr.
Yeah.
Well, wait,
Will he be fighting with Gargano like a whole Rey Mysterio and his
Dominic
son
thing.
Dominic?
Oh,
know
that'd be dope.
does he have a son or a daughter? Does anyone know?
Well,
Either way, I'd still be here for it, even if it was his daughter. He was
Well,
wrestling.
Dominic's going to turn heel eventually. I think it's what's best.
Yeah, see, I mean, I think they should put the trigger on that already. I mean, I think that I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, but I think they're waiting for the right time to do it. At least, I think they should have him retire Rey Mysterio. That's my opinion.
He did that same spot when he debuted with Isaiah Cassidy. Threw him across.
Oh, yep.
I can't wait to see more. Oh, I was really worried that Mark Quinn was going to land on his head after that deal.
Oh my
I love Keith. I can't wait
That
till we
clothesline was dope.
That was a nice clothesline too.
God. He's so happy with himself.
Yeah.
I love how Keith Lee is just so like thrilled and just excited in the ring.
He's actually happy to do what he's doing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he enjoys it.
I cannot wait until we get Keith Lee versus Kenny Omega. That match is going to be insane.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Right.
dude, that's one of the matches I've been thinking about for so long, and nobody
I can't-
talks about.
I want to see Keith Lee hit a V trigger on Kenny Omega. That'd be amazing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Ugh.
Oh my! I want to see Keith Lee do his little like shoulder tackle, knock Isaiah Cassidy into the ropes, knock him into like a big man catastrophe or something. Want to see that?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be it.
Oh, damn.
Also, I don't know if anyone saw, but have you guys seen Hit Row today on SmackDown?
I skipped that part.
Yeah, the debut.
Not the day. They had another segment today, but it is not the same without Swerve.
Oh, you mean OG3?
Mm-hmm.
I watched I only watched like one match of it, like real fast. I watched the 5 minutes to Fatal 5-Way, and it was a good match, I'd say. It was a pretty good match. But
Swerve has the best facials, man.
if someone tampering with someone's contract, I don't know who that. And I believe it's Swerve
I could see it being a Swerve.
because they brought back Hero, but that's stupid. Like he's under contract,
Yeah, and he's already expressed that he was happy.
so doesn't make no sense.
And he was also talking about how he was never really one of Hunter's boys. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I do want to know who
I feel
it
like it
is.
was his fit.
I want to see Swerve and Lee cut more promos. I want to see Lee with a live mic and not just a backstage promo.
Look at
I
this
agree.
respect. I like it.
Because he's really great on the mic when you
Good
just
on
let
the
him
mic.
go.
Oh, yeah, he makes you feel like you're the only one in the audience. It's great. Like you're the only person, and he's talking right to you.
Yeah.
The
Aw.
factory.
The APA kind of shit.
I was about to say that. A knockoff APA.
Why does?
Oh,
How do you say his name? Komodo or
Nick Camarado.
They're playing
Camarado.
poker
Why
and
does he- why
dominoes
does he
at the
look like
same
he's-
time.
Why does he look like he's a hitman?
oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, we're gonna get Powerhouse Hobbs versus Nick Camarado.
Oh my gosh. I love Hobbs. Hobbs is so good, man. Can't wait to see what they do with him.
Johnny
I
Camarado.
agree.
Oh, me
He should be
and
pushed a
Omega,
long time ago.
like before Kenny Omega came back, like we were saying, like what if Johnny whatever his name is now, what if he came
Mundo,
with
Johnny Elite?
but like what if he came with Johnny Omega?
Johnny.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Johnny Elite.
Oh my god.
Johnny Elite. Yeah, I remember that shit. I'm like,
We
what?
got
Johnny
Corbin saying what
He's
Robbie
gonna,
E is
he's just gonna call it
world
some
champion.
Johnny and
Robbie,
He'll
do you
never
mean Robbie Eagles? I'm assuming.
Well, Robbie E was a wrestler in Impact. Well, he's now Robert Stone in WWE, but
Yeah.
he'll never be a world champion in any company.
I would like him to. I like his wrestling. Maybe not world champion, but like he works for the junior title. It's fascinating to hear 5 social degenerates have a frivolous conversation. It is. I love doing this. It's very great.
That was a comment on Twitch. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for commenting that.
Now we
I'm
got a
gonna
reality
start
star
this. I
on
like that a lot.
TV. This guy just is trying to be the Miz.
Yeah, you're right.
check out the Triple H look.
Yeah, really.
It might work out for him. You know, the Miz. But there's only one Miz. Did like have you seen that kid get hit?
He said it like a punchline. He said he's gonna bring the title
Seen
home to a
it.
state people respect, and then New Jersey. He said it like he was telling a joke. That's funny. Also, Action Bronson works so perfectly for Hook. It's amazing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a great song for that
Perfect.
character, for him working out, working out and walking out and everything. I mean, like the lights, the cameras, the color. I mean, the crowd reacts to it the right way. I mean,
I hear he picked it all.
and he walks
himself,
like he
too.
doesn't give a fuck.
He picked it all himself. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was all like his
Yeah.
doing. That's what Tony Khan said anyway.
And that's what
That's
I like
cool.
about it. Like a lot of these guys have the freedom to choose what they do, what they walk out to, how they, do promos.
So I guess Hookhausen's over.
Oh,
see.
you don't mean Robbie Eagles. You mean Robbie.
Love
I don't
me
know who Robbie E is.
Look at the
Sorry,
sign.
Corey.
Check the sign. That's dope.
He's
the
a
Kingdom
Robert
Hearts.
Stone.
Kingdom
Robert-
Hearts looking ass.
I love Bryce. Bryce
He's a-
is one of my 2 favorite officials in AEW.
You good, Connor?
If you know who,
I'm sorry.
if you know who Robert
Oh,
Stone is,
jeez.
and
Is this over?
what is it?
It's
People
over.
the age of 13.
Okay,
People over the age of 13 still watch wrestling? Never
Yeah,
grew
we
up
still
with?
watch wrestling.
that's it.
I
I
have,
think that's it.
I have fun with wrestling.
All right, folks.
You're mad that you're
Now,
watching us watch wrestling. I don't know what's worse.
Thanks for coming, Zach.
thanks for coming.
Oh my god, that was the biggest jobber match I've ever seen.
That was like no. I think
just
that
gonna
was like
leave.
the shortest. I think in record. I think that has to be the record.
I wonder if they're going
For
to
the
try to
fastest
bring
loss.
Zach Clayton in for a heel for Ring of Honor. I wonder if that's why they're showing him here.
Ain't got nothing to brag about now.
Yeah.
Oh, 2.0.
Oh my god.
They actually signed contract extensions with AEW today. I've seen 2.0. But I want to go back to that. People over the age of still. Yeah, if you watch if you look at the demographic for AEW, WWE, there's a lot of good numbers for over 13. So
Also, Your Majesty, you're watching people over the age of 13 watch wrestling. I don't know which is worse. So
There you go.
I'm happy that Matt Menard and
I got
Angelo
no
Parker
shame.
signed.
I mean, it's cool as hell. I don't mind.
Hey, you got a
I'm
Marvel
happy
jersey
that-
on?
What was that?
You got the Marvel jersey?
Oh yeah. This is my total relaxing shirt, but huge Marvel fan.
I recently just bought another. Well, I had one Spider-Man, like all three Spider-Man. I just bought another one, but it's kind of like a custom made. I added Miles Morales, and you know who Bruno is on the Miss Marvel.
Yes.
He actually auditioned for Spider-Man, and I created him as an alternate version of Spider-Man. So I have all five.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Spider-Man is probably my favorite, so you are already one.
I still got to watch
Oh.
Miss Marvel on Disney Plus.
It's really good.
Connor, I just saw your tweet. Why does anyone know why the women's tag was taken out of the match?
Yeah.
That's because SmackDown is filmed in Montreal tonight, and Nikita Lyons is not medically available. So a lot of people are speculating that it's most likely because she's not vaccinated and cannot get into Montreal.
Yeah, because I was wondering about that because I've seen a lot of it just taken off. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, so they replaced her team with Toxic Attraction, and they won tonight.
Okay, that makes sense. All right,
which is best choice for me. I think Toxic Attraction would be good. It's kind of wild that Mandy Rose is still champion. So,
I mean, she's doing good things with it. So
yeah, she's running with it, and she's doing well.
Mandy Rose, modern day Bruno Sammartino.
Hey.
Yes, the daughter that's wrestling now, doesn't he? NXT.
What was that?
I think Santino. Wait, who did you just say?
Bruno Sammartino.
Oh, I thought you said someone else. Oh,
No, well, Santino star is wrestling too. Yeah.
Yeah. Santino Morel. His daughter's at the Performance Center. I loved him. He was a great character.
That was so cool. Personally, I thought it was hilarious, and also, I mean, he was a great wrestler at the same time. I mean, I thought I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the goofy stuff.
You gotta have some of that in there, it just lightens everything.
Yeah, why so serious?
I do think they need to get rid of the 24/7 title. That's just ridiculous.
I think it's just been
From what I've heard, they just took that out. So
I want to see.
I'm not sure if that's
Sami
true
Zayn,
or not, but
I want to see Sami Zayn get the 24/7 title, and he acts like he's one of the bloodline now that he has it. That's the only time it's acceptable to use it.
Well,
I know one of you. I have got the 24/7.
I think what they're gearing up to do is because they kind of set it up because Roman asked Zayn about Kevin Owens. So I think they're setting up Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against the Usos.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a really good match. I look back at the
have them take the tag team titles.
And Sami Zayn was great when he first transitioned and moved up. I wish they'd bring some of that back. It was so good.
I mean, yeah. He was El Generico back in the Indies.
Mm-hmm.
And he did phenomenal work as El Generico.
That was some great stuff.
Some of his matches in Guerrilla Pro Wrestling were some of the best ones I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. PWG is great.
Yeah.
Him and DDT is great. Everything he does was great.
Yeah.
He's definitely one of the cornerstones of independent wrestling.
Yeah. I was always so sad because I feel like Vince never quite used him that way, but he's
I definitely agree with that.
extremely talented.
Him in NXT was phenomenal when he.
I know. Give me more of that.
Mm-hmm. Him versus Adrian Neville for the title, and then Kevin Owens powerbombing him after. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at what was it? I can't remember. Was it Takeover Vengeance? I don't know which one it was. I'm not great with the names, but that was a phenomenal match. Sami Zayn does jelly legs like no one else does. So
yes, he knows how to sell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which takeover was it at? Now I'm upset that I can't remember. It was. Let's see. Takeover rival. That's what it was. That makes sense.
No, I love the House of Black.
Awesome.
Hey, WWE's trying to make their own knockoff of. Oh man.
Nice, Carter. Hey, Carter, we're playing basketball after this, so you better be joining us.
Don't know when I said I was starting an acting career. I don't remember saying that. I don't know where that came from.
Something you want to share with us, Connor?
Hassan, thanks for watching. I never thought about even starting an acting career.
Wow, Buddy Matthews in singles action tonight. This
know.
is a surprise.
Yes.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Tell me where you found that
a
out.
long
Corey.
time since
I'd
that's happened. I mean,
I'd like to know what else I said.
Oh, Julia Hart. Oh my gosh. They've
I
done
love
all
that
this.
you joined the group.
it's
Tonight
pretty
we'll have
badass though.
Tonight,
The slow
Phil has
build was so well done.
He's gonna have
I
89
think
left.
that it should have happened sooner. Bro, I'll ball with you guys, but I got to pack up for the move. Oh, you're right. You're moving to your house.
Oh, damn. It looked like they just put a mask on a dude and just told him to get out there.
I know.
Serpentico was just like, here you go, bud.
I think this should have been Brandon Cutler because he had an outstanding performance in that main event. He didn't wrestle, but he's just really funny to watch now.
Yes, he was
but he's a good
he had
wrestler.
comic relief, I guess you can say.
Like
Yeah.
in like the beginning of AEW, he was very, very good. But now he's a joke. I'm doing all right.
How are you guys doing? I'm doing good right now. Just chilling.
Thanks for tuning in.
Man, I hope that House of Black
damn.
beats Dark Order. If House of Black does not beat Dark Order, I'd be shocked.
I just
I
can't
think,
imagine it going either way, but
I think the finals are going
He's
to be
beating the hell out of him. That's what he's
The Elite versus House of Black, probably.
I think that's fair. I would want House of Black to win.
That was a nice Boca bomb, though.
Yeah, that's what I want to win.
I could see them doing.
Miro.
Kenny Omega is barely hanging on, and then once he gets to the finals, he can't hang on anymore.
I hope he's like
Yeah.
legitimately like better because like he seemed like I can tell if he was like working us on Wednesday with like him
know,
like
right?
sort of
Holding
stiff.
his admin and everything.
Yeah. I mean, but
Like,
that's what I'm saying, though. I'm worried because we all know that he's not 100%.
Right. I'm like, you good out there? You sure? Please be good.
Like, I'll be down for a Matthews versus Miro singles match.
Miro confronting Buddy Matthews with Malachi Black's mess. That's awesome. Miro's a stronger man than I am.
He wants to destroy him within, so he's starting from him. With him.
I don't know any spoilers on this. I hope Lana doesn't debut.
Yeah, like I mean, it sounds like they were hinting at her joining when he was.
But they don't need any
promo the other day.
Oh man, is this where Lana joins?
They're wearing matching colors. I don't know what to think.
If they need any woman, but I feel like if she debuted, it would have all been spoiled out. Like it'd been headlines and stuff.
That's true. I mean, it sounded like it when he was talking to Julia Hart. I was kind of like, "Are you saying that?" Like, just my interpretation.
Yeah. And then Lana talked about it on Twitter a little bit.
It was a little bit of a tease, so.
And if Dark Order does beat House of Black, I think it would have to be with Miro shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Either that or Bray Wyatt would have to come out and lead the Dark Order or something. So.
Yeah, he's their only.
Or he's fighting for his place.
Wow, what a thrust kick by Miro. That was amazing.
But if they get Bray Wyatt to take over, they're going to have to bring Stu Grayson and Alan Angels back to.
I would think so too, and then they'd have to break up Hangman and the Dark Order, and I don't want to see that because I want to see Hangman. I want to see him in Dark Order a little bit more, and then I want to see I did really want to see Hangman and Dark Order versus the Elite.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted the like title match it all out to be a 4-way, like Hangman, Punk, maybe MJF and
Mox, that'd be great.
Moxley. That would be like
I think they might do that for the women's title. I could see them doing Thunder Rosa versus Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter versus Britt Baker. I think that'd be a good match for it.
That would be a really good match.
I mean, that would set up perfectly for Jamie Hayter to break away from
That's
the group.
not bad
She
at all.
might have done something to cost Britt the match, and Thunder retains. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the best option.
Rampage seems a lot different this week. It seems more.
It's better.
Penelope.
I'm so far behind. I haven't gotten there yet.
This is gonna be interesting.
I hope Kip Sabian's in the front row. He's got to be in the front row.
Kenny Omega is far from 100%. I don't know how he got cleared. Well, I don't know if he's far from 100%. I don't think he's probably like at 70%. But I bet if he takes it lightly, he can probably, keep going. I wouldn't be surprised.
He was in the front row on Dynamite. I know that.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah, he's at least got 2-3 more years.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have been in the ring if he didn't mess up too much, but there were some spots you could tell that he would get it quickly from that he didn't this time. But
I'm really excited to see more of Athena.
Oh, me too. She's so good.
The American Joshi. She's phenomenal. Probably one of the best women's wrestlers in America.
That those wings though.
Yeah.
She built them herself, which is really cool.
So underrated.
Her and Bianca Belair do all a lot of their own costumes, which I think is really cool.
I hope Athena becomes champion someday.
I could see that she could. Definitely possible.
I
wonder what they're going to do with who's going to overcome Jade, because I thought they were building Statlander, but
Statlander cannot happen anymore. If I'm TK and I'm looking at the women's roster for who I would choose to have Jade put over, I think it has to be some kind of homegrown talent because the gargantuan reign she's having.
Right.
Like if Ty Conti was a face, I would have it be Ty Conti. If AQA was still wrestling, I would consider giving it.
Why is she still on the roster when she's retired from wrestling?
AEW has never been good at managing their roster page.
That's why. Over and over and over. I send them emails. I would do a better job of running that website. Anyone would be better running that website. I could.
I don't know who I would give the TNT title to. There really doesn't seem to be any great choices. Like from a personal standpoint, Yuka Sakazaki, but that's my bias. So
my dog knows how to open doors when they're locked.
Right.
I swear I shut the door and he finds a way to open
it. every time. He's like, no, I want to be part of the show.
Kip Sabian cracks me up, man. I'm telling you.
What was I saying? About the website. I feel like whoever runs that does not know what they're doing.
Yeah. Their social media management isn't good either.
Yeah.
I'm just a fan, but I keep up with record statistics, events. I just feel like someone could do better. And they've been playing with people's records. So I have to keep up with that a lot, match by match. And they play with some people's wins and losses to make them like they haven't lost as many matches. Mm-hmm. Not with everyone. It's just maybe one or two people. But I'll be back. Let me shut this door.
Yeah, man, I think that Tony Khan needs to start building up more faces in the women's division because now that Statlander's gone, he's not going to be able to have. He doesn't really have one to build up. He has people who are at the top of the card, and he has people at the bottom of the card. He doesn't have anyone in the middle of the card. Like Riho, I guess, but Riho shouldn't be on the middle of the card. She should be on the top of the card. Abaddon, I
build
guess.
up
I
the
agree. I
Ruby.
mean,
It's like
there's no
Ruby
reason why
Abaddon-
she should be mid card.
Abaddon, they can be in the middle of the card, but it's just I don't know about yet. Amy Sakura, phenomenal. Bunny is healed, I think. I just want to see more Shida. I want to see more Yuka. I want to see more Riho. I want to see just more Joshi wrestlers.
Serena Deeb could probably give someone a run for their money. Serena Deeb's really good.
Oh, definitely. I think Serena Deeb should be
Yeah.
AEW Women's Champ.
She should hold the title somewhere.
Mhm.
She's too good
Yes.
not to hold the title.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Do you have any? Yeah, I do have film editing, graphic design, web design, all that stuff.
Hey, web design.
I have all that experience, but it's not my place to take that job. So I'm happy with where I'm at. But I wouldn't lie, that would be a dream job. Probably.
Oh, I know. It's like, I'm not gonna lie. I do look at their careers page quite often. I'm like,
I do every day. Looking for an opening for social media manager, graphic, something like that. I'll look every day. I know one time they did, and I sent probably 20 emails. Just to like, there's probably thousands of people sending those, and so maybe they would see one of mine. But
I'll be right back.
all right. Commercials are at an all-time low.
I know, right? I should just get a VPN and get Fightful or just get Fight TV, so I don't have to watch picture in picture.
See, these like fans that live in Canada and UK, they don't have to worry about these crappy commercials.
No,
Like-
they don't.
I think we're back.
and then they'll just like randomly, like, it'll be picture in
It
picture.
is right
and then
there.
they'll just use it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wait. We're
Yep.
watching that.
Is Tina gonna get the win? Love her finisher.
What? You can't come back and I didn't see the what's it called? I did not just see
Oh,
Penelope get launched into the barricade. I missed it, and I'm disappointed.
Yeah, like you can't like just cut out for the. Such a buzzkill.
we gotta go shout out our finisher.
They came back from commercials and ended the match. Okay, Tony Khan,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You cannot do that. That's bad.
That was a good finisher, though.
I love the Eclipse, or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's well
it's called now.
done. That's not the issue.
Yeah, the issue is that you can't like come back from TV or from break and then just end the match. Like you really should give a bit more time.
That's really the problem about having an hour. Hey, how about go an hour and 30 minutes? Extra 30 minutes.
Or she's gonna destroy something that she made herself. I get it.
Where is
Yeah.
Red Velvet at? What is she doing? Is she still injured?
I thought
Yeah.
I thought she was still injured, but hopefully she gets better soon. Aubrey, I love
How
Red Aubrey.
sloppy.
No,
Walking
not the
down with
wings.
the sledgehammer.
Those
Where have
are
we seen that
cool.
before?
Kira Hogan needs some.
Kara Hogan is gorgeous.
Ooh.
I want to see Kira Hogan and Diamante team up.
That'd be a really cool team up. I like that.
It's because they're a couple in real life, so it just I feel like they'd have great chemistry.
Are you trying to be Miley Cyrus now, Jade?
Kira Hogan needs to work on some things.
I agree, but it would still be good for just a women's tag division. I think that AEW, if they wanted to, they could have a women's tag division.
I think they should.
Yeah, definitely.
I
should
think
definitely-
they should,
Yes,
I think they
I've
should
been wanting to
somehow
see that for a
experience
long
women
time.
instead of development all the time with the women. Like there's women out there who's experienced like Rachel Eller and she has TV experience.
Oh, there's tons of NXT UK talent that just got released. Sign some of them up.
Yeah.
I think you could do Anna J. Ty Conti for the JAS. You could do Bunny and Penelope Ford.
I doubt AEW gets her, but Deonna Purrazzo's contract expires pretty soon.
I don't know if AEW gets her or not.
Because there's not so much you can do in Impact. Like,
I've never been the biggest Deonna Purrazzo fan.
oh, and Chelsea Green. I think that they should have already signed Chelsea Green. Like when
I
she
feel
was
like if
available
Chelsea Green came, Zack Ryder would have to come with her. Like,
Yeah,
his husband, like them two together is really good. Like,
they work because they stand against everything that the independent scene is. Like
Right.
in GCW, they have phenomenal heel work there, but I don't know if they just suit AEW super well. Like I get, like he can wrestle, and he's good. It's just he's
Like
best as a heel on the
I'd
independents.
love to see him and Chelsea to go up against Britt and Adam Cole. I'd watch that.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a really
That
dope
would be
match.
fun.
Just a fun match.
But I just feel they need some more experienced women besides always getting developmental people.
Yeah, Britt Baker versus Kylan King is announced. I think they're definitely putting Kylan King in Ring of Honor if they're trying to. I think that's definitely why they're signing they're putting all these people on TV rather than featuring so many people, because Kylan King is going to be on Ring of Honor. I've had Trustbusters
Where
in
has
Ring of
he
Honor.
been?
That's
Casino ladder match.
Light drama, Brenda?
That's because of CM Punk. The reason he's not on TV.
Is that legit? Like, I've been reading that all day, but like, is it because of that feud they've had for like ever?
Probably.
Really?
I mean, I've heard a lot about that, and
Wait, what happened?
personally, I don't know what's real and what's
Yeah,
not
Punk-
real.
Oh, I
mean,
know. With
We're
like
talking about Punk and Adam Page.
yes.
Punk versus
Yeah,
I mean, like as
Punk
far
versus
as
anyone.
like the heat
Best friends,
between
but not best friends.
Page and Punk, and
So-
most of the backstage they're all with Page, because I mean he's the homegrown dude.
I guess what it stems from is that it actually started from the promo that Page cut before, what was it, Double or Nothing, that they had the title match at. I guess some of the stuff he was saying was not part of it. He kind of went off script in some of it. And then I
Maybe in
guess
the
what
business for
happened
himself.
was Hangman had an interview and said that he doesn't listen to a lot of vets backstage or in the industry because he says they're bitter. And I guess that rubbed Punk the wrong way.
Oh.
So when Punk cut his promo on Wednesday, he literally went into business for himself that night to call Page out.
Yeah, I mean, it could also be a work.
Because that was like, I didn't see that coming at all. I was like, what?
I
And
that
I
was
think
a
it's
spot.
but at the same time, with that many egos backstage, I feel like Punk could cause problems because mostly because Colt Cabana. I could see everyone being on Colt Cabana's side. He's done a ton for the independent scene. He's
I just
loved
don't
like, by everybody in the
I just don't see what has he done wrong. Like just because CM Punk comes along, he's a bigger name. I mean, you have to be.
I
taken
know.
off. Like CM Punk is.
I mean,
not the
based on
boss.
the original stuff I've heard from their original feud, it's kind of like Punk was the one who
Like
might
I love
have.
CM Punk. I love CM Punk, but you're not the boss. You don't get to choose who's on TV. You could have no interaction whatsoever. No one's forcing you to interact. But
And I'm so nosy. I'm like, I want to know all the dirt. Like, for real, guys, what's going on? None of my business, but I really want to know.
But Colt Cabana is one of their best. He's so unique. And like,
yeah, if I was building a Mount Rushmore of all independent wrestlers, Colt Cabana would definitely be on it. He really showed that you can make a living and you can have a good career with the independent scene.
But the funny thing is that Punk and Colt Cabana was best friends.
Yeah, it used to be.
That's what I'm like. Can't you guys like just get along? Like, make up already. Like,
well, if my best friend cost me millions of
only
dollars,
that
I'd be
easy.
really bitter for a while too.
oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I don't know anything about. All I know is that Punk hates Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana hates Punk, and Hangman. I don't know.
I just like it makes me so sad because I like to think that like AEW doesn't have any of that, and then when I hear that, I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah.
But just because Punk came along doesn't mean Colt Cabana should be taken off TV. Like I heard that his contract was not supposed to be renewed, but the Young Bucks, Hangman, all of them pitched a fit to Tony to renew his contract because of Punk didn't want him there.
The trust. Oh, the trust.
Oh my god. UE or United Empire. I can't say UE because it makes it sound like Undisputed Elite. But United Empire facing Death Triangle is going to be insane.
Oh my gosh.
I still don't understand the story behind Sonny Kiss joining the Trustbusters.
I mean, I think it's just Sonny Kiss was upset that he wasn't getting enough TV time. So,
A lot of people think that.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that.
When I was at the live event, though, like everybody was just super hyped for him because he was at the pre-show and it was great.
Like a Mr. Jacobs, Ethan Page is talking about wanting TV time, then he's speaking on TV, wanting more TV time.
Right. I want more TV time. Meanwhile, he's shooting a promo on live television where everybody can see it.
Where is it?
It's like when CM Punk was complaining about being done wrong in WWE. Meanwhile, he was holding the fucking belt. Excuse my language if people don't like that. I'm sorry.
Right. What these like all
he created his own little society. He complained about it. I'm sorry. I'm going off on the CM Punk.
I guess complaining can be fun sometimes.
This theme song does not fit the Trustbusters. Definitely not Parker.
No, not at all.
No.
Oh, Parker. The Brock Lesnar guy.
It doesn't fit any of these people.
Seriously, like
Slim Shady,
like
Brock Lesnar
kind of like look.
Yeah,
like
they really do.
Like this is the prime example of what. Like this does not fit Parker. Like he's a Brock Lesnar type guy. This does not fit him.
Well, I think it's just he's not ready yet. So
he's like Brock Lesnar's mini-me.
This is not a good. They need better theme music. Like give that theme to someone like that guy with the hat on. What's his name? What's his name in that group? The guy who has that hat on. Anyone know?
From where?
Like the guy with the Trustbusters, like the guy with the white hat.
I'm not.
Is his name
I don't know who he is personally. I don't know.
Yeah, like that kind of.
Yeah, Slim J, but it's like a Slim Shady
like
kind
that
of
kind of
dude.
theme songs for him and Daivari, something like that. That doesn't fit Parker, right?
No, it doesn't. I'm fine with Parker just being like just wearing normal trunks, everything like that. I'm like, I don't care how the look is. I mean, if they're entertaining and if
that's just.
And if their purpose is to be jobbers right now, you know, they're definitely gonna lose the best friends.
But,
I'm fine with that.
By the way, the new theme song, I'm digging.
It's so good.
It's
James
so
is so good.
Seeing these four come out to. I thought it could be Orange Cassidy's theme song. I like Daivari though. He's come a long ways from 205 Live to AEW.
Yeah.
Who's his brother or what's his name? Who's the other Daivari? Sean Daivari?
Sean Daivari, yeah.
Yeah.
Worked a lot in WWE and everything. I think he's still a producer there. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ari's a producer for AEW, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he produced Thunderstorm versus Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, which was phenomenal.
That's right. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
As well as
that's cool.
He's a great producer. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that's a big reason why he's hired. You know, I bet that he has a contract. Be great for Ring of Honor.
His shirt had Chris Statlander's head on it. It's got. Oh my gosh.
That was a nice powerbomb. I like that. That was dope. Oh. Take them 10. The commentary is on point right now.
Yeah, Slim J has been on the independents for a while. I remember I looked him up last time.
There's Brock Lesnar.
It's Brock Lesnar's mini-me.
Slim J has been around for a while.
I should call him mini-me.
His debut was April 1st, 2001. So that's a long time.
Everyone, like, since they've been in
she's
West Virginia, like, they're going crazy, throwing people on the fans.
Well, Dynamite, a kid got hit the other night whenever during one of the matches, a kid got hit.
Yeah,
I saw that. That looked like
you
legit.
saw that?
Who's like,
that was
is he okay?
He got a leg to the face.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't mind. Like, it's like probably the coolest thing ever if that happens. But like for a kid who doesn't understand, like that's got to be pretty scary.
Right, that's terrifying.
For me, it's fine, but like
the rudest wrestler I've met is Titus O'Neil. Now it's going to become shocker to a lot of people, but
really, Titus O'Neil?
He is the rudest wrestler you could ever meet.
Really?
Titus, really?
Yes.
I would not have expected.
I would not have thought that.
He is not what you think he is on TV. Like my uncle, who's how do I say it? Just handicapped. He basically did not want to come down for the like it was a WrestleMania Access, and like they had the regular line, then they had another line for like like handicap. Then like he said do I really have to do anything for the handicap? In front of everyone, he said that.
Wow.
So like
that's messed up.
That is like so rude on so many levels.
And then like we don't want to meet you now, but
yeah, it's like, well, all right, then I guess we'll get out of line. Keep our money.
Yeah, I was. And like we really went for my uncle because he wanted to meet all these wrestlers, and then that I really wanted to say something, but I'm not gonna cause a scene. I'd probably be on every wrestling news thing, and but it's just really
cause a scene
on the dirt sheets.
It was just really, really disturbing.
I've only ever met MJF and Adam Cole, and Adam Cole's like the sweetest human being alive, and MJF is exactly his character, so I expected it. Like,
I actually seen his Naomi, his was it girlfriend? I seen some of her paintings she's done. They look really, really good.
She's so talented. Like, I really wish I had the money to just like purchase it because they're so good. She's so talented.
I'm not gonna lie, I did send her a friend request and she actually accepted it. But
but
I comment like about all her art stuff. Like it's really, really, really good. Like
same. Like every time she does something, like even if it's not related to wrestling, like it's super, super well done.
I regret saying that about Tyson Neal because if he sees this. But hey, it's the honest truth. I'm not lying about that.
If he sees this, our friendship is over.
I never even had a friendship with him anyway, so.
I'm lucky enough that I never really ran into a rude wrestler at all.
He's probably the only rude wrestler.
Every single one I've met, it's been a while since I met some. But I think the coolest two that I ran into, well, it was actually really quick. It was just in Vegas this year. Mark Henry was walking right in front of me. And but we were in a rush to go to dinner, and he was on a rush to catch a bus across town in Vegas. And I just walked up to him and I said, "Mr. Henry, I'm just a big fan. I enjoy Busted Open and everything like that." And he just shook my hand and said, "Hey, thank you, appreciate it." Said I would talk more and ask for a picture, but we're late for dinner. He said, "Call me again." He goes, "I'm just trying to stay cool because it's hot out here."
Yeah.
He was sweating. It was hot that day in Vegas. So
Man,
but
That's
that
awesome.
was really cool. So
that is so cool.
You all right, Aiden?
Yes. Sorry, I was just reading
I just
this thing.
want to make sure that I didn't.
No, I was just reading.
I was worried about saying that, but
No, I was
Just
I was
reading.
totally just zoned out. Sorry.
but hey, you asked like someone asked in the comments, so
It's a good question. I mean, it's
I've
I'm not
never
sure
met
about
any
it.
wrestlers. yet.
stories. That's for sure.
Yes.
I'm not sugarcoating in any way. So, but I met Orange Cassidy.
I
at,
haven't really
Starrcast
met a
2.
root wrestler myself. So.
I met Orange Cassidy twice.
Oh,
First
go
time he
ahead.
was
Yeah,
very
this
nice.
story.
I met Orange Cassidy twice. First time I met him, he was very
Sorry.
nice. I met him last month. He was very, very. He wasn't rude at like Tyson Neal, but he just wasn't. I don't know.
I've never really met any wrestlers. The only wrestlers I've met, quote unquote, I was working medical at a wrestling show. So
Oh yeah.
I got a picture with Country Air. That's it. Really cool independent tag team wrestlers.
But like, I got my figure signed, so I'd already pre-bought the stuff. So I gave him my figure. He just like yanked it out of my hands, signed it, and like just pushed it back at me.
Really?
And then he goes over to Kevin Nash and everyone, and he's all cool and like. Well, like the first time I met him, he was very nice. So maybe everyone has bad days.
Wow.
yeah.
There's no way they're pinning.
Well, yeah,
Parker
he
Boudreaux
probably
on
had a
this,
bad
right?
day.
But I believe Orange Cassidy's
Yeah.
overall a nice guy. Unlike Titus O'Neil.
My gosh,
Yeah,
I
I
cannot
met-
believe he just had the like. How you can't say that. Like that's so terrible in so many ways. Like
This was like 3-4 years ago. But
even then, I'm
even
like,
so.
it's not acceptable, dude. Like
yeah.
okay.
Like even though this is like
No.
3-4 years ago, he probably doesn't even remember it. It's still I haven't forgotten about that.
Slim J, that was a very
That was a nice corkscrew.
That was a scary corkscrew. He landed with his back towards him.
Come on, Mini Brock Lesnar, you can do it.
I
No.
feel like
on,
Parker
Jimmy
Boudreaux.
Brock
I think that
Lesnar.
he can be great.
I'm glad that's
Wow.
what we call him now, Mini Brock Lesnar.
That's I
Slim
don't know his
J's
actual name, but
offense
he's
is
Mini
cool.
Brock now. Ever since you mentioned
Yeah,
that, I'm like, yep, he's Mini Brock.
Parker Boudreaux or whatever, however you say
Boudreaux,
it.
yeah.
Mini
Yeah.
Brock.
Mini Brock.
Yeah, I think I would want to, have him be like a destroyer kind of role. Have him be like Umaga.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Need another
I
Umaga
didn't
in
think about
modern day
that.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Orange Punch.
Umaga was a fantastic destroyer.
Everyone like for Dynamite Rampage, everyone's getting thrown over the barricade. Like Dynamite Rampage, like this arena, they love throwing people over the barricade.
I know.
That dive Dragon Lee had on Kenny Omega was insane.
Oh. Oh, a crowd spot.
Slim J gonna get the win? No.
Who kicks
I
out?
love Sonny. She's the best.
He actually reminds me more of who was that? It wasn't Scott. It wasn't Scotty Tejada. It was Brian Christopher. What was his character?
Man.
Grandmaster Sexy.
Yes, that's it. Grandmaster Sexy. That's it. The dumbest character ever. That's what it reminds me of, dude. That's it. That is it. You tell me that's not him right there?
Oh, Danhausen. God, I love that man.
What is
I thought it was
Thank
a
you,
White
Connor.
Walker. It's Danhausen.
Oh, that was. I've never seen them do that.
Oh, what is this?
Whoa, what is this?
What?
Oh, I like
I
that.
know
I like that. Honestly, that's
was
pretty cool.
great. I love Danhausen with the assist.
Jared could never seen that move in his career.
That move, but the problem is that it just feels the same as it's just a splash. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah.
jackhammer. It doesn't actually add any momentum.
I mean, it was cool though.
It's fun looking, yeah.
I mean, yes, it is. It's fun looking. It's cool. Yes, I will. I like it. I think it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
And they got the 1, 2, 3.
So it looks like we're gonna get.
Danhausen.
Ooh, who do you guys think is advancing? Death
He's
Triangle
okay, fine.
or United Empire?
I
Quite
got
cool.
United Empire.
I would say United Empire too, but it feels weird having Death
they're
Triangle
coming-
out in the first round.
I think Danhausen's building an army.
Oh, I think they might want to save.
The
I think they
Danhausen
want to save
tree.
Kenny Omega
Yeah.
versus Will Ospreay though.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could.
I think
Yeah,
in the
it's
trios finals, you're gonna have Kenny Omega and Young Bucks against House of Black. I think that's gonna be the
Yeah.
final.
I agree with that, and I feel like House of Black
Sounds
should
good,
win
yeah.
that one.
They should, yeah.
Well, yeah, that was.
Give Malachi Black some gold, please.
Please, yes.
Oh yeah,
That.
it's
Oh.
overdue. It's well overdue.
I just thought if they do the Elite versus House of Black, we'll get the Australian Kenny Omega, Buddy Matthews, and Kenny Omega in a ring.
I'd be very happy for that interaction.
That'd be so cool.
He is
That'd
the
be a dope
Australian
ass match.
version of Kenny Omega. But yeah, that's pretty much it for our Rampage live reaction. I thought Rampage was pretty good, and I give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
of
it was
I'll
really
give
good
it at
tonight. It
least
was much
an 8.
better than it usually
Yeah.
is.
I
'Cause
agree.
For the past long while, it's just been like mid card matchups that
Right.
don't feel like must watch TV. This was
Mm-hmm.
This
one of
was
the very
really
few
good.
times I've tuned into Rampage live.
See,
It sounds like they're going to be putting a lot behind the next few, so that'll be
Mhm.
exciting.
Oh yeah,
Really
especially
hard.
with who was it? House of Black versus Dark
Yeah.
Order on Rampage. That's going to be insane.
Yes,
That's gonna be really
I'm excited
good.
about that.
see, last week they put a lower mid card talent, a really lower card last week, and they drew their best rating since April. So hopefully,
Yeah,
they
that's
can,
kind of weird.
hopefully they can maintain that going forward.
Right.
Were people saying it was because there was Star Wars: The Last Jedi going into it, like going into Rampage? I've heard that's what like Dave Meltzer
Yeah.
said, which is kind of weird because a
Those
bunch of
going
Star Wars
in-
movies have already played going into Dynamite, and there wasn't a noticeable increase. So unless for some reason a ton of people spent their Friday watching The Last Jedi, I don't know why that would be the reason.
What was on
Well,
before?
there's a lot of Star Wars fans, man. I
Wasn't
don't
even
know.
that good of a movie, so
Well,
I
well,
agree.
nonetheless, I hope the ratings are
All
steady again.
yeah, I hope so too.
I don't know
I mean,
Yeah.
what movie was before Rampage, but I don't think that even.
I think it was Suicide Squad, the
I
not
mean-
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
it was.
the Suicide Squad. Yeah.
I mean,
Somehow an even worse movie.
with everybody,
not a great one.
with Punk and
Yeah.
Omega coming back and everything, you're gonna see those ratings start to spike a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
more now. So
Right.
Definitely.
now that
Yeah.
they're
With
back
Punk,
from injury,
Omega back, MJF possibly coming back
MJF
soon.
and come back,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you got
sure.
Adam Cole, who's gonna be coming back full, and
He'll probably be on the pay per view. Oh, just before
Oh,
we
I
go,
can't imagine.
what's
Yeah.
everyone?
Yeah.
What's one match that hasn't been announced yet that they think will happen on the pay per view?
Jungle Boy, Christian Cage.
That's
That's
very
a
good.
yeah. They
Ah.
have to.
Has to be that one. I think Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs, probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know
That'd
who Keith Lee and
Swerve are gonna
Golden.
go again.
I think the Acclaimed. I think they face the Acclaimed.
that could do that.
I think
Oh,
they
I
have
love-
another.
I love
They
the
might.
Acclaim.
They
I
might have
mean-
another three-way. For
I don't wanna
those
see
tag team
another
titles.
three-way,
I
though.
mean, they might. I mean, those have some. I mean, everybody gets on the pay-per-view, everything like that. You get teams that need to be
Right.
on that get on the pay-per-view that should be on the pay-per-view.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, the interview they just had tonight with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter and Rebel, like you got to say that they got to get her on the pay-per-view somehow.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I'm hoping that. I hope that they
Mhm.
do what I said earlier with the 4-way match.
Yeah,
That
That would
makes
be
so much
such
sense.
a
That's-
great idea to get all of them. Yeah.
And
I
they,
would. I would rather see the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title than the world title. I would
I
rather see
definitely
a
agree with you
one-on-one
guys.
match
I
in the
agree.
world title,
Yeah.
and I'd rather see it happen next week where Punk wins and MJF comes back and literally reestablishes his feud with Punk for the pay-per-view because that story writes itself. So
Yeah.
they also
True.
announced a casino ladder match again for
Yeah, I
that's
wonder
gonna be
who's going to be in that. That'll be interesting.
hopefully the last one was a bit Matt Sydal kind of
That wasn't a casino ladder match though. That was a casino battle royale.
yeah, it
Last-
was.
Last casino ladder match that happened was it for the I think it was at Double or Nothing 2020.
Oh yeah.
The one at
Because
Revolution wasn't
Yeah.
a casino ladder match.
no, that was the face of the
yeah.
Revolution ladder match.
Yeah, so it's been over 2 years since we got a casino ladder match.
yeah, I think it was that started at
Oh.
Double or Nothing 2020 because they didn't have many wrestlers, and they did it all out.
Is-
2020.
That
The
was when,
casino ladder
Veronica won.
match, that one's got the poker chip at the top, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So actually, no,
Yeah.
the most recent one they had was when Adam Page, when Adam
yep.
Page came back and won that one.
You spitting, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
that was the one he came back.
That was such a
the
great
last-
return too.
That was an
That
amazing
was, and you
return.
had some good names in that match. You
Yeah.
You
had
had Andrade, you had Pac, you had Mox, you had Lance Archer,
Archer,
Matt Hardy, I guess.
Orange Cassidy. So
Yeah.
you had some really awesome names in that ladder match.
Man, a Hangman versus Mox feud would have been so nice.
I know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
this was a good episode, you guys.
Yeah,
I was glad to be back for it too. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it feels
that
good
was
to be back
awesome.
here. And now I'm back at school doing this. So
there you go, man.
Yay.
That's pretty much it for Rampage. We'll be back Monday for our WCW, whatever episode we're on now. Then we'll be back Wednesday, Friday for Rampage. We'll do it all again like we did this week, next week. Definitely check out the All Elite Zone social media accounts. Link description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. I just uploaded a ton of stuff on Spotify. But yeah, we'll see you guys Monday.
peace.
Thanks for tuning in.